Awesome, guys. So we're going to get started. Welcome to the cook along. Tonight I'm going to show you a very easy way how to take your Herbalife shake and make it into a cake that you can eat, which is really, really cool. So before we get started, well, like I said, welcome to everyone that is joining us on Zoom, as well as everyone that's following live on Facebook. So just to introduce myself, my name's JP. I started Herbalife 8 years ago, and I'm a full-time pastry chef. So as you can see, tonight is a very different background. I'm not at home anymore for tonight. I'm still in the bakery, icing up a storm. So I'm tuning in live from the bakery. So perfect for a shake cake in the bakery. So my journey started 8 years ago with Herbalife. Joined on a challenge very similar to all of you, to the one that you guys are on now. So well done for joining this current 21-day challenge. You guys are in for a treat, and I promise you, the challenge made a world of a difference for me 8 years ago. So before Herbalife, I was always the overweight kid in school, being teased and mocked with a very low self-esteem, tried everything out there to lose weight. Nothing really worked until I came across Herbalife for the third time. I joined a challenge 8 years ago, and that's what completely changed. I got the support, the coaching, and the motivation to get me the results that I wanted. And in the first 3 days, I immediately started seeing the difference. My energy levels started increasing. Went on continuing on that challenge and challenges after that. Dropped a bunch of weight, lost 4 pant sizes, and it was just absolutely unbelievable. Felt absolutely incredible. I met my wife through Herbalife. She got incredible results. She lost 11 kilos, 32 centimeters overall, dropped from a size 14 pants down to a size 8. She fell pregnant, gained 17 beautiful kilos, growing our baby boy, and 5 months postpartum, she was already back to her pre-pregnancy weight. And now, my son has been on the product since he was 4 months old. The day for school, and we now just live a healthy, active lifestyle altogether, thanks to Herbalife. So, guys, my passion being as a pastry chef, I have decided to do these cook-alongs with you on a weekly basis, and today we're going to be doing a mug cake. So, for the challenge, all that you need is you're going to need your shake. You're going to need some milk. How's it, Clinton?
Hey JP, hey everyone.
Good. So for your cake, you're going to need your shake of your choice. Any flavor is cool. You're going to need some milk. You're going to need 1 egg and a fork and a mug and a microwave. Super simple. And then for the icing, you're going to need yogurt and PDM to ice your cake. So I've got everything but the milk and egg in my bakery. So I'm just going to quickly grab that. Give me 2 seconds. Awesome. So if you guys are ready, we're going to get started. This is super quick and easy to make. I just need to find, I'm not used to my settings here, so I don't know how you're going to see me. Messy shirt, I'm still busy icing up a storm. Let's move it over here. Cool. Awesome, guys. So for this experiment, for this recipe, we're not going to use our scoop, but we're going to rather use a tablespoon. So in your mug, you're going to add 2 heaped tablespoons, like that size, of your shake. So you can obviously use vanilla shake, chocolate, banana. I'm using summer berries. That's the only one I've got in my bakery. And so I'm making summer berries with a strawberry frosting. So 2 heaped tablespoons of shake powder goes into the mug. We're then going to be adding 3 tablespoons of milk. So so it's just 3 tablespoons of milk. 1, 2, 3, and 1 egg. the egg into the mug, and using a fork, you're going to mix all of that together. So 2 heaped tablespoons of your shake, 3 tablespoons of your milk, and 1 egg. Cool, guys. So there you can see the batter looks quite thick. You're just going to make sure that you get into all the corners of your mug until it's mixed all together. Okay. So then we're going to microwave this for between 1.5 to 2.5 minutes, guys, depending on the strength of your microwave. So if you've got a strong microwave, it'll be obviously less. If you've got a weaker microwave, it'll be slightly longer. And depending on, if you don't know if you've got a strong microwave or not, if you put food in for 30 seconds and it's piping hot, you've got a strong microwave. If it takes about 1.5 minutes to warm up your food, you might have a weaker microwave. So between 1.5 minutes to 2.5 minutes, I generally put it in for 2 minutes, and then it should be ready. Cool. So I'm going to pop this into the microwave behind me.
So JP, just until it's thick.
Yeah, just until all the ingredients are mixed well. So your shake shouldn't be lumpy or still powdery. So you'll just mix it until it's nice and thick, getting in all the corners and the sides of the mug.
Cool.
Awesome. Once it's all mixed, into the microwave for 2 minutes. And while that's in the microwave, guys, we're going to quickly make the icing. So the icing is very, very simple to do. It's just in a bowl, we're going to use 1 little tub of yogurt. So it will probably be equivalent to 4 tablespoons if you've got a big tub. So I'm just using strawberry yogurt because of the strawberry cake. And then we're going to be adding 2 tablespoons of PDM. So just flat tablespoons, guys. We want to get it the consistency of buttercream. So, or a spreadable consistency. Just yogurt might be a bit too thin. So I've just added 2 sort of flattish tablespoons of PDM, giving that a stir until it all comes together.
JP, how many tablespoons of yogurt are you putting in?
So probably about 2 or 3 tablespoons will be good. If you've got the big tub of yogurt, 2 or 3 tablespoons, just enough glasses.
And then 2 tablespoons
what else did you say?
2 tablespoons of PDM.
Yeah, I've just added my 3rd tablespoon just because it's not thick enough, depending on how thick or how thin your yogurt is. So,
okay.
So for me, it's 4 flat tablespoons of PDM. It will probably be equivalent to 2 scoops, 2 Herbalife scoops.
Okay.
In your case, if it's too thick, so just add 1 scoop first and then mix it around and see how it looks. Add another scoop. Otherwise, if it's too thick, you at least have more yogurt to add on. Cool. So mine's just come out of the microwave. That's how it looks like. So it should just come away from the mug, and if it starts sinking, don't stress. It's normal. Put that onto a plate, because we obviously want it to cool down so we can ice it. It looks like out of the mug. Okay. And then I'm going to put a layer of filling in, a layer of icing in the middle. So I'm going to just cut this in half. Just like that. So one half, just cut in half upside down just to cool a bit while we continue mixing our icing. Does yours come out of the microwave yet, Clinton?
It is done. I just need to take it out.
Okay. Just go check it. It might need to go for longer.
Okay.
But if it's cooked, then you're good to go.
I think it's done. Let me just take it out.
Cool. So once it starts cooling down, we're just going to start icing it with our yogurt. That looks piping hot in your video. That looks cool. Well done.
You cut it in half?
Yeah, I just cut mine in half just so I can fill the middle of the cake with some yogurt.
Okay.
It's not necessary if you just want to ice the sides. So I just cut it in half, and then just using like a butter knife, we're going to just ice the sides of the cake. So because it is quite small, it's easier not to ice the top, so you can hold it while you're icing the side of the cake and then ice the top right at the end.
Okay.
So I'm just going to move my camera down so you can see. So you can use a normal butter knife. I'm just using a palette knife, but a normal butter knife will work as well. So once the sides are covered, we can just go on and ice the top. Obviously, guys, then you can garnish your cake with some strawberries, some crushed almonds, some bananas, cocoa, whatever you have available.
So do you completely cover the entire cake in icing?
Yeah, just like this.
All right. Okay.
So yeah, so once the cake is completely covered in yogurt, it'll be good to eat. Ideally, if you're not on a Zoom, you would just let the cake cool a little bit more, just so that the yogurt doesn't melt. But generally, it's good to go. So guys, this is amazing because when you're making your shake for breakfast or lunch, depending on your weight management program that you're following, you'll be making your shake with 2 scoops of shake, 2 scoops of PDM. So with the additional protein of the yogurt and the egg, this is a perfect meal for breakfast or for lunch. So sometimes you might get a bit tired of drinking your shake. I know I don't. After 8 years, I don't get tired of drinking a shake. But it is nice to choose something now and again. And this shake cake is absolutely incredible, super delicious, especially on the weekend if you're feeling like something sweet. A chocolate cake with chocolate yogurt. I would then use your chocolate shake instead of PDM, but you'll get a chocolate flavored frosting, topped with some cocoa for those chocolate lovers. The same with your fruit, the same with vanilla, or even the Dulce de Luce shake, which is our caramel flavored shake, is absolutely amazing, topped with bananas. So you get this banana and caramel flavor coming through, which is delicious. So I see Clinton is adding on some fresh strawberries. That looks good.
The strawberries are huge. I'm probably only going to use one.
Or half. No, that's cool. Awesome, guys. So before you devour your cake and dig into it, please remember to take photos, post it on the challenge group, post it on all the groups that you're on Facebook, because it is absolutely delicious, and I'm sure you guys are going to love it when you make it. For those that are on Facebook that are watching the replay, type replay and let us see the photos of your cake that you make at a later stage. Cool. That's it from me, guys. So we're going to see you again next week, Wednesday. We've got something delicious, something chocolatey, something fudgy up of our sleeves. So keep an eye out for the group to see what next week's cook along is going to be. Absolutely incredible. But I'm going to love and leave you now so I can go continue icing all my other cakes before the night is up. But thank you very much for joining us, guys. Thank you very much, Clinton, for cooking along with me, which is really, really cool. It's nice.
Thanks so much.
Some videos on. But cool. Have a great evening, everybody. Thanks so much. See you next week. Bye.